Hi again, everyone. Breaking through the sound barrier there and breaking through the gloom. And it's not too bad. Quite a sunny day. It was up to 9. Cloudy a bit at the moment again. Very cool because of the very strong wind blowing. Very gusty. Yeah. And that's not it. That's just the start of it. Yeah. So we're going to do the afternoon show. Top 10 hits, 60s. Yeah. And we've got a guy coming in here to do them. Some wanted to see more of him. And Nessie there. And what's topping your luck? Do you have a top 10 down there? Yeah. Tell me about it. What's topping your luck? Well, top of the luck is Tomo Shanta. Uh, yeah, singing the Green Monster. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Is Monster Mash high up in your chart? Yeah, yeah. Yeah. He's high up on our chart. In the luck. Yeah. Yeah, Bobby Bubbles kick it. Yeah. Yeah. He's there. And let's see if there's anybody else here. What about the poor man's son? Oh, yeah. He fell off the bank, rolled down the cliff. Yeah, ended up in a log. Yeah, he was rocking like a berry. Yeah, rocking berries. And what did Mike Pender do when he didn't have any searchers left? He says, when you, that's you, walk in the room, you'll be a searcher. And that one's up there as well, is it? Yeah, it ain't. And what happened to the Barron Knights when they said, let's call up the groups? Yeah. Oh, yeah. In 64. Needles and pins with those sewing girls on the sewing machine. Yeah. And you were made for me. Yeah. Garden of Eden, Eve and Adam. Yeah. And I want to be your man. Oh, can I be your monster? Yeah. And what about Diane? Another one of the girlfriends of the bachelors. And what about bits and pieces? Mm-hmm. Well, all the girls that followed Dave Clark 5 and the Baronites had to get the bits and pieces out. Yeah. And what about Twist and Shout? The Beatles like that one, yeah. Baronites, Call of the Groups, 64. And what happened to Tommy Rowe when he was singing? He was singing, and he was kind of twisting like that. What happened to him? He got dizzy, and he fell down. Hmm. And what did the Ivy League say? In our league, they don't kick the ball. No, we do tossing and we do turning of it. Yeah. And the Mersey Beach, don't turn around because the Loch Ness Monsters behind you. And Dave Berry, I didn't see him, so I'm crying. He says, crying game. But Mike Pender, when he couldn't get any more sausages, what did he say? Said Nessie is like sugar and spice. And what about the Drifters? Save the last dance for me. Yeah, at the Nessie Music Hall. Yeah. And what about the Baron Knights and Pop Go the Workers? Mm, yeah, up the hill, up the steps. right up to the pub, yeah, drinking all the pop, and pop go the walkers. And what about a little red rooster? I've had a brown rooster, and here, he's not going to crow at the door and knock. No, stones. And what about, I wouldn't trade you for the world, but no, once you get married and you're a bachelor, you shouldn't trade him for the world. And what about the girl don't come? Because you're expecting to be the boy, but it was Sandy Shaw in disguise. And what about walk tall, walk straight? Well, Doonigan and Dooney and Doonigan and Dooney went. And what about Love Me Do? A little bit of Beatles. Were you ever a Beatle? Yeah. When I was first hatched, I was a Beatle. Hmm. You like a Beatle? A little warm. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And what about the new vaudeville band? What would happen if you walked into Winchester Cathedral? Well, everybody would be running out. No, except one little man called William sitting in the front row. And you said to him, aren't you scared of me? And I said, no, I've been seeing you since 1963. Oh, and what about the Applejacks? And tell me when. Well, by the next time that you see me. I might get a sight in tomorrow or next month. And what about Tommy Rowe? Everybody should see me. Yeah. But what about those rocking berries, rocking backwards and forwards? Because he's in town again, the poor man's son. Yeah. I believe it's just funny how love can be when you've got a real live Nessie in the studio. Mm-hmm. Funny, isn't it? And the Allison's on the phone. Are you sure that's Nessie? Well, of course. What do you think it says? Can you read? Oh, well, I didn't know that, man. What? The Baron Knights, Merry Gentle Pups. Yeah. Catch the wind. Yeah, Donovan tried to catch it, ended up on his back with his girl on top of him. Yeah. The wind was too strong. Yeah. And this little bird with the Nashville teens all marry unfaithful. And the only time he hits the ground and when he's dead, oh, it's a bit like you, isn't it? I can't get no, but some get satisfaction. And I don't like that. I like satisfaction. So look through any window and you'll see a sad story. And you'll see a joyful story out the other side. Tossing and turning. That's them Ivy Leaguers again. And goodbye, Dudley Moore. Peter Cook. Goodbye. And a new vaudeville band with Peekaboo, 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 Peekaboo. It's Nessie, too. And that was in the 60s for you. And now we're going to do this one Sweet Soul Classics. So in love. Looks like they're so in love, doesn't it? While they're sitting on the beach. Yeah, but they're not even looking at each other. No, maybe so not in love. Well, Fat Larry's band, he said, zoom up into space with Beanie Bear. Well, where's that Fat Larry? Well, that fat Larry, he's zoomed off into space, has he? What about the Whispers? And what about my girl? Whispers are still in there. And what about New York City? I'm doing not so fine now, but I'm doing fine in the UK. Yeah. And what about Mary Wells with my guy? Yeah, running around with my guy. Yeah. It used to be my guy driving me around, yes. But now he's driving me mad. The tramps. Zing went the strings of my vest. Ah, yes. I remember that time, yeah. And my vest fell off, yeah. Well, there you go. Ah, Zero said, but there ain't no sunshine on your body 'cause you're not brown like me. I said, no. I said, who you got in that box? He said, Jack. Are you going to let him out in a moment? Yeah, moments. Jack in the box. And what about these guys over here and these gals? They're off to college. What are they going to do there? They're going to do a story about Romeo. Oh, yeah. Oh, Romeo, where's Juliet? Ah, she couldn't come along today. Oh, I see. And what about Gladys Knight and the Pips? I'm choking again, he says. Best thing that ever happened to me eating those orange pips. What about the real thing? You to me everything. Well, yes. And it looks like with the three lions, it had to be everything. I had to give everything. 100%. But what about Sweet Sensation? Yeah, a couple of them were sad, sweet dreamers. But never really made it, no. Shalimar, make that move. Are you going to make it now? Yeah, I'm going to make that move. Barbara Pennington on a crowded street. And there she is, putting all the numbers down on a crowded street. That's a free service, Barbara, you know. And another Barbara is Barbara Mason. Barbara, I'll be turning up in a minute. Barbara Mason, give me your love. Ah, yeah. Sweet soul this is, you know. Carrie Lucas still in love with Barbara Mason and give me your love. Wilma Redding, stay with me, baby. Uh, Yeah, do you think they'll stay? I don't think so. And what about Phyllis Hyman and Michael Henderson? Betcha by golly, wow. It's Beanie Bear. Yeah. Melba Morse is Lean on Me. Yeah, you can lean on me. And Benny King, Stand By Me. I'm standing by. Percy Sledge, when a man loves a woman, he builds her a sledge. Yeah. So he can go down the hill on the back. Yeah. And that was Sweet and Sour. Yeah, Sweet Sour Classics. Showing love. What happens when you get singled out? Well, I'll tell you, you get 18 original hits. Yeah. And I'll be able to tell you about them in a minute. But bye bye from Beanie. An introduction to Orange Duck. Hello there. Orange Duck. Orange Duck. And you're going to do them. Yeah. Now, what happened to the men without hats? Well, they got wet when it rained. Why were they doing a safety dance? Well, because I had the pants pinned up with safety pins, and if the safety pin came loose, well, the pants would be down. Yeah. And what about the Masonettes? Oh, they live in Masonettes, but they always have heartaches. Yeah, heartaches every day on the avenue. Yeah. And what about the Thompson twins? Hold me now. Now, hold me now, in case me pants fell down. Yeah, and I'll make sure if I was an orange duck, I'd be sailing in the river. Huh. You don't like to sail in the river? It's dirty and it's flooded, and you get swept away. Yeah, and the blower monkeys digging your scene. I don't like man which are digging the scene. They're digging, they're digging, they're digging. They keep on digging. Yeah, digging. I can hear the drills digging and digging. Yeah. And what about the culture club? Do you really want to hurt me? No. But give me a slice of bread, or else I'll make a deal with you. And what about Japan? I second that emotion. Yeah, I'll sign it as well. Yeah. And what about Kaji Google? Lamar was too shy. Too shy. Too shy to shy. Oh. And what about the specials? When they rode through the ghost town. Ooh, it becoming like a ghost town. All the shops are being closed down. Oh, it's becoming like a ghost town. Oh, look at that orange gold. Stop. There's an orange gold. Not an orange gold. That's a dubby dog. A dotty dog. I've never seen an orange duck before. Yeah. Oh, dog. Oh, dog. What about Spando, Bali? What son is going? His nose gold. Yeah, I know. Have you got any gold? They've got gold in them hills. Spando, Bali. Yeah. And what about Duran Duran? He did the reflex. Yeah, I'm going along like this. Yeah. Yeah. Imagination? Just an illusion. Whatever you see is not real. Sydney Youngblood, if only I could. He gave some blood and he got some blood. Yeah. And boy George, everything I own, yes, I'll give it to you, he says. And the strong lads, I want to get golden brown, not golden orange. Ah, the corgis, everybody's got to learn sometime. That's a good thing to learn, how to be a corgi. Me tie, or my tie. History, yeah. William the Conqueror, yeah. Oh, yeah. History, Robin Hood, oh, yes, yes, yes. William Tell, oh, yes, 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 yes. Yes, I've seen them all in my day, yeah. And what about Jackie Wilson? He's a reed petite. Well, he's a reed petite, lad. He's a reed petite. Everybody got singled out. But the next one looks like you're going to single him back in. Yeah, supercharged. You're all supercharged. As is old. Looks like his old shipping yard and as his old backyard. I don't know what you got in there. Anyway, I will tell you about it. And what about calling up another guy? What about the orang utan? Well, I want to tell you about limp biscuit. Would you eat the limp biscuit? Yeah, all of them limp. I want to do it my way, she. I'll dip it in. Yeah. And what about the alien ant farm? Oh, I just shook them all up like an ant eater. Yeah, did the coral around inside. Oh, yes. I feel them moving around all night. Yeah. And what about Papa Roach? I get plenty of them as well as just between the angels and the insects. I get Papa Roach. Oh, yeah, he crawls about inside as well. I feel him. And what about Lincoln Park? Oh, he's definitely crawling. He's crawling with cockroach and ants and all limp biscuits and everything. What about Nickelback? How you remind me? Yeah, I'm pleased to remind you. Stained. Oh, look, everything's stained around here. It's been a while since I've seen a nice picture. Look at that, they're all stained. Deftones, change in the house of flies. Uh, yeah, no wonder they're deaf. And what about some 41? He got a fat lip. He did, I bet him. And what about Blink 182? Went to the rock show and somebody hit him with a rock. Oh, well, dear, dear. Marilyn Manson. What about the fight song? That's what I say. Somebody hit him with a rock. They didn't put up much fight. And what about Slipknot? Spit it out. Boom, boom, boom. That was a bad knot you gave me there. Queen of the Stone Age. The feel good hit of the summer. Oh, what about the winter? Mm-hmm. What about Ramstein, my Icky Will? Do you think he will or not? They might. And what about POD? Alive. Do you want to know what POD stands for? Yeah. Opposite to alive. Payable on death. And what about A? Nothing. Can see for yourself. As POD alive and A nothing. And what about saliva? That's your disease. What do you do with your saliva? I tell you, since I've been a young baby, I've had saliva running about my mouth. What are you supposed to do with your saliva? Supposed to break down the acids in your food, yeah, but what do you do with your saliva? Some people spit it out, but can't you spit all of it out? Your disease, anyway. What about God's mark? Well, when he started the rain and he invented the rain in the Garden of Eden, he had his mark on, but he left it. Bad magic, that one, he says. And what about cold? It just got wicked outside, yeah. It's quite cold, but it's not bad. Incubus, Stella, orangutan in the puddle of mud. She hates me. I got in the puddle of mud. I did. I'm gonna do this one. Rock and roll love songs in the world best with Carl Bear. Hello there, everybody. Now, what about Cliff Richard? Lovendall. That's Livendall. Yeah. He did have a living Lovendall, yeah. Buddy Holly, did you hear his heartbeat? Oh, yes. And what about the Everly Brothers? Bye bye, love. Ricky Nelson, hello, Mary Lowe. Nice to see you there. Bobby V, take good care of me, baby. And Eddie Cochran will come along with the three and show you the 3 steps to heaven. 1, 2, 3. Curtis Lee, Under the Moon of Love. Oh, there he lies. And Johnny Barnett, you're 16. I might as well be 25, he says. Yeah, Neil Sedaka. Oh, Carol, I'm 25. Billy Fiore, halfway to paradise. Yeah, and if the second half is as beautiful as the first, will be okay. The Platters, the great pretender. And Brian Hyland, sealed with a kiss. And now we come on the second half of the paradise. Yeah. Bobby Vinton, Blue Velvet, yeah, and the Crew Coach Earth Angel. Haven't got any Blue Velvet. That's a Blue Velvet shirt. That's a good Blue Velvet, that one. Earth Angel and the Flamingos. I only have eyes for you. Little Anthony and Imperials, tears on me pillow, and me bed sheets soaking wet as well. The Marcel's Blue Moon. Did I really say it one, he says? No, he didn't. Dion and the Belmonts. A teenager in love. Now, Ral Donna, girl of my best friend. Bobby Bay more than I can say. The crickets don't ever change. The Essex are walking miracle and the drifters under the boardwalk. Yeah. And now we're going to do the second part, the last part, with Jumbo Elephant. Paul McCartney, brown-eyed, handsome man. He got that from Buddy. He had brown eyes. Jackie Wilson, a Reed Petite. Have you ever got a Reed Petite? No. Dale Shannon, Runaway. Ah, yes, Runaway with Dale. And Dion, Runaround Shoe. She's running away after Dale. Johnny Tillotson, Poetry in Motion, but the motion has stopped. Frankie Lyman and teenagers, why do fools fall in love? Because they hear songs and they watch films of other people fall in love, and they fall in love. And Curtis Lee, Pretty Little Angel Eyes. And Thurston Harris, Little Bitty Pretty One. Oh, yes. In the 50s. And Gene McDaniels, Tower of Strength. And that one is Clarence Frogman Henry. I don't know why, but I do. I just keep going down in the sea. I'm a frogman in the river. Marv Johnson, you got what it takes. Fats Domino says Ian Dallashear. And INS Fox and Charlie Fox, they've seen a mockingbird. Now Jumbo Elephant, he didn't see the mockingbird. He saw the marvelettes and Please Mr. Postman. Shangri-La's, remember walking in the sand. Paul and Paula with Here Paula. Here, stand next to that here. Dave Berry, The Crying Game. Roy Orbison, Only the Lonely, like Jumbo Elephant. And When Will I Be Loved, the Everly Brothers. Oh, yes. PJ Proby, Hold Me. It's getting a bit dark. And the Contours, Do You Love Me? Beach Boys, Help Me, Rhonda. Are you going to Rhonda now? Bobby B, Night of the Thousand Eyes. Adam Faith, What Do You Want? I want to be on the show every day. And what about Cliff Richard? Please don't tease. Are you teasing me? Yes. Johnny Kidd and the Pirates, I'll never get over you. No. And Gene Benson, Bebop Baloola. He's my living. Bebop Baloola. And there you go. We done well. We covered all six. And we'll see you again tomorrow. Bye bye for now. Bye bye.